There's this new study that was actually emailed to me by Guy Peterson, who, I want to plug him because he's the author of 50 Reasons Why People Believe in a God, and he's been emailing me a lot. So, hey, Guy. To the brain, God is just another guy. Actually, that's kind of an amusing double meaning there. The human brain, it appears, responds to God as if he were just another person, according to a team of the National Institutes of Health. A study of 40 people, some religious, some non-religious, found that phrases such as, "I believe God is with me throughout the day and watches over me," lit up the same areas of the brain that we use to decipher the emotions and intentions of other people. There was no difference, says Jordan Grafman, who runs the cognitive neuroscience section at the National Institute of Neurological Disorders and Stroke. Grafman says the finding, published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, shows that there is no special circuitry in the brain that deals with religious belief. It also suggests that that religion developed as the human brain evolved its capacity for complex social interactions.
Did they check how the brain responded to questions about Darth Vader or Spider-Man?
No, but I would imagine they would also think he's just another guy.
I would think so, yeah.
Yeah. So, still no names up on the screen. Come on, call screen.
You must have more news.
There must be, yes, I do have more news.
We could talk about the brain thing a little more.
Oh, sure, let's talk about it.
Okay, what do you have to say? Did they talk on the show? Did they talk about this study of theists being tested by this? Gosh, now I can't remember the name of the test. It's a test where you're shown words for colors, but the letters of the words are in colors that don't match the word, like the word red in blue.
Right.
Or the word green in yellow, and you're supposed to, like, say the name of the color of the letters rather than the word, and it's this test to see how much you can tease those two conflicting pieces of information apart. And in this study, they found that theists did better than unbelievers at this test.
Because they don't read much?
Because, now, that's one possibility, that they're simply less literate.
Yeah.
But the explanation in the study was that they showed, they had like electrodes on their noggins while they were taking this test, and they showed less stress about getting it wrong. Which is to say, they did better because it was such a freakingly simple test, and they just didn't mind being wrong as much as the unbelievers mind being wrong.
The harder you try, the worse you do.
Because you confuse yourself.
Okay.
Or you have stress, right?
Yes.
Now, of course, some theists have latched onto this and said, see, theists are smarter than atheists.
Or they don't read.
Which is not what that means at all. What it means is theists don't care to get their answers right quite as much, so that when you give them a little brain teaser, they manage to be more relaxed.
Okay.
Does not prove they're more relaxed about everything either, which is another thing that they've tried to spin it as.
Of course.
But, you know, since we're on the subject of brain and mind tests and religion,